Hello. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I am here to do reading for you. So let's take a look with the help of the tarot at what is going on. What is going on for you right now? What is happening in your life? Let's get a good clear idea or picture of what energies we're starting with, and maybe something that you're going through, something you're experiencing that needs to be addressed, or that you might need a little bit of guidance or support with. I'm using the Medicine Woman Tarot to begin, and I'm just doing a light shuffle. I've already reset the deck. Everything's ready. Just tuning in. Feel free to tune in with your breath, just noticing your breath and your breathing. You can close your eyes if you'd like. You can skip ahead if you'd like. Just shuffle until it feels right. What is going on for you? What are you experiencing? What are you learning? What's happening? That feels good. I'll go ahead and cut the deck. And my name's Ridge, by the way. I'm learning how to do readings for other people, and this is probably the best way to start learning, is just saying, like, what is going on for you? Then after this, then I can do another reading or draw more cards about what can you make, what are the possibilities, or what can you make out of your situation? What are the best case scenarios, and what inspiration can help you? But right now we're just reading what is going on. I pulled 5 cards. I pulled 5 cards. At the bottom of the deck we have the dolphins, the swimmers. So this is like intuitive and emotional and fun and playful, but there's also a lot of motion and movement. The top of the deck, Apprentice of Arrows. So learning a new skill, learning a new task. I'd say this is a carefree nature. This is a willingness to show up and to learn things in life, and being carefree, having abundance, having joy, having happiness. The first card we pull is the Dancer. This is the Medicine Woman version of the World card. So there is a lot. There's bounty, dancing with life, learning new skills skillfully, like being really good at life and navigating. The next card is the Seven of Arrows. So there's some collaboration with other people, collecting information and researching. Maybe you have bounty and you have these abilities and you're learning how to direct them and what exactly to do with them. Apprentice of Pipes is the third card that I drew. Pipes is mental energy, air energy, and we can see she's moving with it. So developing new ideas, receiving new messages, receiving new insight. Maybe you have the foundation of a new project or a new venture that just needs new, fresh insight. Maybe you just needed to shake things up in your life in a good way, to invite new energies that will help you to feel more inspired or to create new vision. There's a lot of good energy going on. There's a lot of like skillful, masterful energy of receiving what life is offering and stepping up, showing up, developing your skills, and maybe looking for new ideas of like what to do next. The fourth card that comes up is the Ace of Stones. So there is a treasure in sight. There is a goal to work toward. Although there's, the bounty, things are in process, it's moving, we're learning new skills. It looks like we're directing towards something specific or have a specific goal in mind. This could also just be something in life that's coming our way, but because of the ladder and the direction, it's usually something that we're working toward achieving. And then the fifth card in this read is the Ace of Pipes. So where we have the Apprentice of Pipes, now we have the beginning of that process. So there's definitely a vision or a goal in mind. We had that Ace of Stones. So there's the beginning of what we want to achieve materially. And then we have the Ace of Pipes. So it's taking that vision and synthesizing it together and then figuring out probably what to do next, or starting a new venture, starting a new skill, starting a daily practice that will help you to achieve your goal. Okay, so in summary, what's going on for you is that there's bounty, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and you're wanting to direct it into a vision or a goal to achieve something specific or to be successful in a new project. Maybe you have ideas of what that new project would be. Maybe you have ideas. The project could be an activity that you start, a class that you take, a workshop, any way that you learn. It could be recording yourself, posting videos online, social media, online presence. It could be within the community. There's just a lot of options here. But the general energy is that there is bounty, there is abundance, there is beauty, and we want to direct it so that we build something specific with everything that's going on, with everything we're blessed with and all of the gifts. We're willing to learn new skills, and we're actually like quite happy and we have there's a lot of energy for you. You're energized and motivated toward a specific goal with foundations that back you. Okay. So that's what brought you here. You're looking for new ideas. You're looking for new inspiration. You're looking for motivation to begin a new project or to continue a new project that you've begun. Looking for new skills, looking for new ventures. So let's pull another reading with that in mind and with the foundations laid and see what the cards have for us. As far as why you're tuning in, what you could do with the situation, what are the possibilities, and what are some of the specifics. How can you make the best of your situation? I'm going to take a breath here and tune in again. I'm going to go with the Wild Unknown Tarot on this. How can you make the best of your situation? You have skills, you have gathered bounty, you're in a great place, you're very confident about yourself, what you're working on, and you are looking to turn the corner or to maybe like uplift or upgrade your experiences. Maybe you're looking for something new to integrate or a way to put forth all of your knowledge and skills in a tangible way to the world. Just shuffling. The messages that are coming up is like, how can I be of service in a way that I love and that I enjoy, that's exciting to me? How can I be of service to the world in ways that benefit me, that make me feel good, that fill my cup, that help me to learn what I need to know or develop the skills that I need? How can I direct all of my ideas and inspiration into something tangible, something material? You know, life is great, everything's wonderful, but how can I make the best use of the energy that's around me? I can see there's a lot of possibility, but how can I actually like mainstream this, and what would that look like? That's good there. I'll go ahead and cut the deck. Inviting new ideas, new solutions, resolutions, specifics and details as needed, and perhaps a variety of things that will help us to gain a project or plan, maybe like participate in an activity or learn a new skill that really fulfills us and that really has us feeling excited and joyful. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, so this is about tuning in. This is about tuning inward and giving space to be able to create. I believe that when we tune in and we give attention to ourselves, that automatically our energy starts to formulate things that are best for us, basically. Things that are best for us are things that are good for us. So the first message is to really give time to yourself and to listen to yourself. At the top of the deck, we have the Tower. So there's probably change coming up. Life is full of change and it can be a little bit daunting, but that's one of the reasons to be really on top of our energy, to recognize what's going on around us and to be able to direct it so that we are directing the change that's happening to us rather than just allowing life to free flow change. Obviously, both can be good, but right now we are talking about streamlining our vision, streamlining our process, and creating the change that we want rather than allowing greater forces that are stronger to make change upon us. I call this the top of the deck card right now, so I'm just going to set it to the side. It'll be kind of the theme or the reminder. Change is inevitable. Things evolve. Things progress. It's about deciding what change I want and what doorways do I want to go through. Because either way, I'm going to have to go through doorways. First card, the Lovers, balance, good energy. This is the good foundations. Sometimes we do have a fear that when things are going well, there could be catastrophe. And that comes up. Just look at it, let it be, let it go. You don't need to be worried about the fear. You don't need to be worried about what might happen chaotically. Take caution and treat yourself well and focus on the good. Focus on what you feel and what the good feelings create within you. A lot of times the good feelings will create a motivation towards something new or towards something else or toward expanding or exploring. Second card, we have the Two of Cups. This is also, it's a flowing symbiotic relationship. It's like things are good, things are great. Maybe this is how it feels when things are awesome and how it feels when you're alone. There's an expansive energy, but then there's like a guardedness when we come back in. Like, I don't know how to use this energy. I hope everything runs well. Everything feels good, but where is everything being directed? Are we safe? It's a little bit guarded, but it's still in the free flow of connection, emotional connection, love, communion, balance, and harmony. So I guess we're addressing these hesitations or fears that are underneath the surface of bliss and bounty and abundance. The third card, we have the Six of Cups. So there's a tree and colorful tree roots growing. It's beginning to question what's, like, at a deeper level, what's going on or what's happening. I feel fine, I feel happy, I feel love, I feel all these great things. Like, life is great. And what's going on? What's going on underneath the surface? What can I create is continuing to come up. What can I create with this energy? We have the water energy nourishing the ground, nourishing the roots of the tree, and it's the deep, unseen aspects that we're addressing. So the life experiences are nourishing, the roots are growing, the tree is becoming stronger. What is this tree? What are the roots? What does this mean for me? And creating new vision supported by beautiful past experiences. And then 5. This card right now is saying what we focus on is what we get. There are endings to all processes. It's true that life has chaos, life has change. Roses wilt and new roses come in. It's where we put our focus. What we put our focus on is what we build. So if there's free time to worry, if there's free time to always be caught in maybe like what's going on bad, what do I need to avoid, there's free time to focus on what projects you want to build, what you love, what you desire, and what you can do with all the energy. And then when things die, when things wilt away, there are other projects that are happening to focus on, and we can grieve and we can mourn while we continue to create and while we continue to live and while we continue to thrive. And we can even use our grieving, our loss, our sorrows, and our sadness to help us be motivated for what to create next. the Five of Pentacles. We have water and earth energy here. The Lovers is major arcana. I would say that this card specifically has a lot of air energy. Not necessarily a movement. It's more like things are happening around you, things are happening to you, there are good circumstances, you're supported. And so I'm wondering kind of where the movement is going to happen. And I'm wondering what else we can consider. So let's draw another card. The Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. There's gunk. There's things to take care of. There's maintenance, there's upkeep, there's self-care, or else, yeah, things can accumulate. There is stuff that can go wrong, and it's fine. We just need to be prepared. We need to treat ourselves well and create a lifestyle that supports health, positivity, abundance, attracting good fortune, looking forward to new things outside of ourselves to help us to maybe clear out past experiences. This also talks about looking at things with a new perspective. Maybe stuff that felt gross or gunky or yucky before, it doesn't seem as gross or yucky or weird. Maybe there's new opportunities for how to explore. We're not going to focus on this, but we're going to allow it to inform our experiences a little bit more. This is definitely focusing on the hidden aspects or the unseen aspects, those like anxieties that bubble up and the fears that keep us from doing what we want. So it's just being willing to look at that, being willing to accept that life has loss, life has gunk, there's muck, there's like all these things, and all of it can be used as a tool or a resource. So gunk can be turned into, well, it can be thrown away, but there's stuff that can be turned into fertilizer. There's challenges and grittiness that can be used to build new skills. Maybe it's patience or resistance or resilience. But that's not what we're going to focus on creating. What we're going to focus on creating is an overall life and lifestyle, an overall vision or philosophy that allows us to use all of the experiences to our benefit and to our good, even the negative ones, even the difficult ones. Not only will it help us use the experiences for good, it's going to help us to cope and to make it through those experiences, because we have an overall lifestyle, an overall picture that supports what we desire and that creates positive energy to focus on. And so then we are creating our own change and we are directing our path so that we're not having maybe grievances and losses and mud and muck and filth and all of that stuff. We're not allowing that to build up to where it's going to take over or something bad will happen. But that doesn't mean we have to be so afraid of it. It just means we have to focus on building what we love. Create life experiences for yourself that you love. Create the life that you wish that you could live. And just do it one step at a time. Just do the little things at a time that add up, and find accurate and precise pleasures that will indicate and direct like which way to go and where to focus on, and just focus on it. We really we can get bogged down in life sometimes, but we can redirect the way that honestly, we can change our experiences, but people don't admit how difficult that is sometimes. Like, life is chaotic, there's a lot going on. But what we're doing is building a positive focus that can help us to redirect our lives if needed, or to uplift our lives. So in summary, it looked like life is going great, but underneath the surface, there just feels to be this weird thing. I don't know what to do. I feel like I want to start a new project, but I'm just like really hesitant and scared. I want to make sure it's the right thing. And life is basically saying, like, life experiences are what you make of them based on what you focus on, where you choose to put your focus. And being aware of where your focus is, sometimes we're not always choosing our focus. Sometimes it's kind of distracted. So we're probably going to want to bring the focus into more of a central place, but definitely focused on beauty, creativity, and positivity in a way that will help us navigate all the other challenges of life. Sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked the message. I hope this helps you. If you resonate with what I do, please subscribe, please like, please follow, please support me in any way that you can. Cheers. Till next time.